Welcome to episode 3. I had a chance to pull Doug Ritter of kniferights.org aside at the Antique Arms and Knife Show there in Vegas at the Westgate Hotel. We talked a bit about what he's doing to help the cause, and hope you guys enjoy the show. Here's Doug. All right, we're here with Doug Ritter. He's the chairman of kniferights.org. They do amazing work for the knife community and getting laws changed that shouldn't be there. Should any laws be there regarding knives?
We certainly don't believe so. I mean, our goal is to get rid of all the knife restrictions, and the only time you get in trouble with a knife is if you use it to do something illegal.
Right.
That's certainly our goal.
Okay. You guys did some work, being from Utah, you guys have done some work for Utah. Was it 2010?
2011.
Okay.
Utah was the second state that we passed knife law preemption in.
Okay.
It's the two areas we look at are getting rid of explicit knife bans, so bans on switchblades, length bans, bans on buoys, dirks, daggers, and that sort of thing, and then knife law preemption, which says state law preempts all local laws. So you get rid of all these local laws that are more restrictive than state law.
Right.
So it's getting rid of bans, but it's a broader reach.
Well, it makes it much easier to carry a knife in your state because you don't have to worry about going from county to county or...
Right. As long as you know the state law, you're covered. And the goal is that state law is no law.
Right. Right.
Which we've done in half a dozen states so far.
And Utah's a very knife-friendly state. I think their main concern is intent. You carry with intent. Basically, if you're going to break the law and you have a knife on you, they could probably stick you with intent of some sort. So you don't break the law, you can carry a knife.
It should not be illegal to carry a cool toy.
Right.
It should be illegal to use that cool toy to hurt someone else.
So you guys are spending a lot of time right now on the Switchblade Act. That's the automatic knife restrictions, and that's nationwide. You're working on that.
Yeah. This year, we had the Knife Owners Protection Act filed in the two previous sessions of Congress. Didn't go very far, and that's similar to the Firearms Owners Protection Act. As long as the knife is legal where you start your journey and where you end your journey, and as long as it's locked up in between, you can't be arrested even if you're traveling through New York City or someplace like that.
Right.
This year, with the election of Trump as president and a Republican Congress, we've added a third section to it, which would repeal the 1958 Federal Switchblade Act.
Nice.
And that would get rid of all the restrictions on interstate trade and commerce in automatics.
Great.
Just make it much easier for manufacturers and individuals to trade between the states. We still then have to continue to fix each state.
Right.
But at this point, we're at 40 states where you can possess a automatic switchblade to one degree or another, and we've already got switchblade ban repeals filed currently in Virginia and Colorado, and there will be probably another 3 or 4 states bills filed in the next 30 days, as well as some preemption bills. So we're working towards that 50 state, and then we'll go back and fix the states where you can carry but you can't conceal carry, or where there's a length restriction or stuff like that.
Okay.
That's the goal: get rid of knife laws.
Right. As with any type of political or legal issues, it's a lot of money, a lot of work, and very slow progress, I imagine.
Yes, patience is a virtue, and so is persistence. I mean, there have been any number of states where it's taken multiple attempts over multiple years to get things done. And for example, our lawsuit against New York City and the New York City DA is now going into its 6th year. So, yeah, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of money.
Do you feel like you've lost ground anywhere during your battle? I know you guys fight as hard as you can fight, but...
Not on the pure knife issue.
Right.
We've defeated 8 anti-knife bills in 6 states, along with the 22 pro-knife bills we've passed in 15 states. I think the only one we have lost so far was the addition of machetes to the dangerous weapons list in New York State,
Right.
which we defeated one year, and then the second year it passed. But that's been our only defeat of a pure knife issue in the 10 years we've been doing this.
New York is scared of machetes.
Apparently.
That's strange. All right, so
They don't even define a machete. So is a machete this long
big,
or that
how
long or
long?
how big?
All right. Well, they've got a
Silly.
program. They have a program where knife makers donate knives. They take the knife. They, depending on the value of the knife, they'll do a whole page write-up. They'll do photo shoots. Is it a once a year? I don't know how you're.
It's our annual fundraiser. It's called the Ultimate Steel, Knives, Guns, and More.
Okay.
Spectacular. Last year we had just over $200,000 worth of knives
Wow.
and guns, and a safari and some jewelry.
So you do giveaways and prizes as well. That's what the safari is. That's a trip that you can win.
The safari was a prize that you can win. It's a winner's choice, so the first person draw gets their choice of everything in the drawing, and the second person gets their choice of everything except what the first person chose. So you not only can win really cool prizes, but you can actually win prize you want.
Right. How does the drawing work? How do you get entered into the
The drawing launches towards the end of March and runs through the end of July. There is actually 3 drawings. There's an early bird drawing that's drawn after the NRA annual meeting. That's production knives, some firearms, some mid-price, mid-techs, and then all those tickets are thrown back in, the winners of those. The main drawing is drawn in the end of July.
Okay.
And we also have a tail end drawing of stuff that comes in late that would get handed at Blade Show, some things like that, and to encourage people that have already given to maybe give again.
Right.
For a smaller pool of prizes. So it really is a spectacular drawing.
Right.
People can sign up on our website for the newsletter and get notified or check in, but it launches typically the 3rd or 4th week of March.
Great.
We had $76,000 worth of custom knives last year.
Great.
As
Great.
part of it.
Well, I've got a custom knife. Doug's been actually on me for maybe 3 or 4 years to get him a knife.
Did I mention persistence?
He's very persistent. So I have one of my U-Trap karambits, and I figured it should be a knife that has benefited from reducing knife laws and where they can be a double-edged blade and that style of knife. Dave Brown's generously donated a sheath for it, which I still have to have him make.
That's beautiful, Ryan.
Thanks. We'll get that to him and
That's nice.
hopefully
What
it'll
are the
help out.
handles?
This handles the white random carbon fiber with a white
That
liner.
is sort of marbleized.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous, and the Haman on the
On the
blade.
blade. So
That is cool.
we're happy to do it, and we'll do this every year. We got to keep
Thank
knives
you,
coming
Ryan.
towards you. I appreciate everything you do, Doug.
Thank you. We do it for all of us.
Yep.
You know, we are the second front in the defense of the Second Amendment, and these are essential tools, and it is our essential rights.
Excellent. Good work. All right. Want to thank Doug for that. Quick note. Just want to give a bit of information on some stuff that we didn't cover that I found out afterwards. I've added a banner to my site to kniferights.org, a link to their site. Also, I wasn't a member of Knife Rights, and I'm not sure that I was aware they had a membership. I just signed up for that. It's $32 a year. Also, they have an app for your phone that helps you kind of walk through the local knife laws of all 50 states, so you can get on there, pull up the state. That is called Legal Blade. So go ahead and grab that, and that'll help you a little more aware of knife laws wherever you may travel. A little bit of information on the drawings. There's one entry for $20 donation. If you donate $60, you get the 3 entries, and you also get an annual membership included. So it might be better to do the $60 donation. That way you'll get a membership and the entries for that. If you do $100, you get some extra entries. There's 9 more additional entries to win. So depending on what your situation is, obviously the more money you donate, the more help they get. But there are also some more options, some limited entries and things like that you can get from their website. The drawings and the information on that, called the Ultimate Still, just add the /Ultimate Still on the end of that website. That'll get you to that. Right now it currently shows 2016's giveaway, so if you want to get an idea of kind of what they're giving away, go on there and you'll see what was given away last year. The new ones probably won't be up for another month or so, so just keep an eye on that. Also, the NRA does a program with them where they take a knife and kind of massively do extra work on it, and I got to look at it there at the Antique Arms and Knife Show. Crazy amount of engraving. It's beautiful. Doug sent me a picture, and if you're on YouTube listening to this, I'll post that picture up and you'll be able to see what knife I'm talking about there. That's called the Freedom Steel 6 Victory's Edge Bowie for the Second Amendment. That site, if you add it to the normal kniferights.org address, if you put Freedom Steel, STEEL, on there, that'll pull up the page, and it also pulls up last year's knife. So they're hoping to get that page up for everyone to look at. They're waiting for the NRA to get their NRA ILA dinner and auction page up, and then they'll make that page active. So a few weeks for that one. Really appreciate it. Thanks for listening. I did SHOT Show. Didn't get a whole lot of interview. In fact, I didn't get any interviews, but I'm going to do just a quick overcap of what I did for the next episode. When I get a minute, I'll sit down and do a review of that and post up some pictures if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks, everyone.